G'day folks. Ever since Donald Trump lost the election 2 years ago, it always seemed likely that he would run again. Trump hates losing. He is a serial winner, whatever the cost. In his view, a rerun is a shot at redemption.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
The timing of this is interesting though. His advisors told him to wait until after the Georgia runoff was over to announce his candidacy. But Trump had already boxed himself in by claiming recently that he would make a big announcement, perhaps banking on a midterm red wave that he would have claimed credit for. As we know, that red wave didn't happen, and many critics argued that was on Trump because some of his key picks who campaigned on election denialism flopped. Even though the Republicans won the House, Trump's declaration moves the conversation on from the Senate disappointment. Which brings me to Georgia. The result there doesn't matter. Regardless of whether Herschel Walker wins the runoff, the Democrats will hold it. Trump knows this, so there was no need to wait. And as a man who plays by his own rules anyway, pulled the trigger on his third bid for the White House. It's a very early campaign launch, but there are a few good reasons as to why it makes sense. Not only does it get him in front of Biden and steal all of his oxygen, it gets him in front of Ron DeSantis. Because remember, DeSantis, who many argue at 44 is the future of the Republican Party, will be the first hurdle that Trump needs to clear if, in fact, DeSantis decides to run. Now, that won't be an easy task, given the popularity of the young Floridian, backed up by his massive win last week, and it looks as though he's ready for a fight.
You know, at the end of the day, I would just tell people to go check out the scoreboard from last Tuesday night.
But Trump is a smart guy, cunning as a fox. And what his early declaration also means is that he can now run up more cash from the same donors. The question is now over about whether or not he will run. The next question, can he win? Yes, he can, is the answer. Only a fool would think that he can't. He still enjoys huge support within the Republican Party. I'd still think more than any other Republican, including DeSantis. It kills off Mike Pence's chances, Liz Cheney's chances, and probably Mike Pompeo's as well. So then you've got to look at the Democrats. Will Biden run again? He says he won't make a call on that until early next year, but he's 80 years old this weekend, 82 in 2 years' time. He's already struggled through his first term, and despite the midterms not being as bad for him than many had predicted, he still has the lowest approval rating out of any president in history. Does he have the energy to take Trump on again? I don't think so. So, who's left? Kamala Harris. As I've already said here, she's tied to too many of Biden's failures. Pete Buttigieg? Maybe. But can he ensure more support than Trump? I doubt it. Either way, the Dems will be energised by the results of the last two elections. Whatever happens, like it or not, Trump is the news for at least the next 2 years, and America will continue to be divided. Well, thanks for watching. To support this channel, please like, share and subscribe below. I'll see you next week.